Yeah, you're not right. It's not sure. I would. That small tire.
So yours is like raised. It's like more the depth.
He actually just did he made it so that it was fighting a dragon.
Your other one? Wow. Well, the the yard sale season is still kind of just starting up, but I did find one piece on Saturday, so I figured I'd grab the camera and do a little looky-loo. It's a little mini lathe. It's the size of my hand to give you an idea. I believe it was a Craftsman. And it was cheap. They had 15 bucks on it. Paid 10 for it. And I mean, it's well used. It's got, you know, play in the bushings. I don't even think there's bearings in there. I think it's just bushings. I plugged the motor in. Motor does work. And it's got a little gearbox on the end of it. Little bits and pieces. But unless somebody wants to give me $100 for it, I have a different idea what I want to kind of use it for. I think I might use this part of it right here as a jack shaft on a bike build. I think it kind of look kind of cool, and then you'll be looking around it, and all of a sudden you see like this four-jaw chuck holding the pulley, and you'll be like, hey, wait a minute, what is that? So I think that might be kind of cool. Maybe if I rotate it and, you know, come up, the bottom's open there, and you leave the side cover on it, and have the pulley come from the motor to run that, and then run across to the jack shaft to the back wheel. I was just kind of looking it over. It's got that guy you lock in and out. Of course, I think I tightened it up, and I'm not gonna be able to do it one-handed. That drops in. So right now the two of those are not locked together, but when you drop it down, now those two get locked together, and you tighten it up. But the only thing I do notice is that it's not locked. That's not locked to the shaft. Yep, there it goes. Now locked in. Kind of catching and not catching. So there may be something that has to be taken apart inside there to remedy that. But again, if I'm just going to use it for that, so be it. Everything's kind of been used and abused on it. Neat for the size of it. If I didn't have the other lathe, I would probably try to contemplate getting that together. But having that, it doesn't have a 3-jaw chuck, and you know it's done its work in the past. But for now, we're just gonna go hide it in a hoard. But I figure I'd turn the camera on, just kind of do a little looky-loo. Kind of cool looking little machine though. Yeah, being the size of it is. You know, it's got probably a fairly decent swing. I gotta say that's probably gotta be the same as that's on the other lathe, so that's got to be 4 inches from the center, maybe, something like that. I wonder if that's forward and reverse. I know one of them ties the feed on the front to it, or it's oh, it might be back gears. But I would think you would have to swap gears around to change the ratios. I don't know if it has that or not. But again, this is all that it came with, so be it. That's it. And back here in the bike cord is another piece that I have a friend of mine. His name's Oscar. He kind of comes around and stuff that he finds that he knows that I might have an interest in, he comes by, and one of them was this bike here. You see it's a Schwinn. It's a Schwinn Fastback, I think it is. We looked up the numbers on the tag, and it comes out to be a 66 Fastback, but it's a hodgepodge of different parts. It's that's not the right crank. It's got a fork off of a crate bike, and but it's a larger fork, I think. So I just grabbed it for the fork because I know they're in a wanted item, and I can kind of use them for a bike build, and that's kind of why I went back here into my pile of neglected vehicles for chopping purposes. And to give you an idea, here's a made in China one, you know, an aftermarket bike that I grabbed for the front end also, and you can see how much closer that 20-inch tire is to the neck. If you look on this one, how much taller of a tire I can get in there, so I could probably get like a 24-inch rim on that sucker. So, but that's not now. I figured just to show the bits and pieces as they arrive, and then hopefully they become used for something in the near future. And we got a little bit of a mail call. Must be one. Enjoyed your videos. I started watching them when you were working on your 67 bus, and now I'm having fun working on my bus. My day job cuts into my garage time, but I still keep plugging away at it. This upcoming holiday in May, I plan on taking a few days off and extending a 3-day work day weekend, and goal is to get some major bus time. And oh yeah, the welder will be busy in Love's garage, and always wanted a small South Bend lathe, a Bridgeport mill in my garage, surface grinder, be nice, radial arm, drill press, TIG welder, plasma cutter, EDM wire machine. You know, we all want that stuff. You know, it just kind of brings that furthermore what you can make. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of yard cleanup to do, and you know that feeling. I just did that for the last couple of days myself, and also nice work on the VW trike. And hope you like the sticker from Busman 54 Dan Love. And we got Busman sticker right here. And let's go find ourselves. We'll go VW. Put it right above VW down there, right dead center. Is that center? There you go. Yeah, that's my collection. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.